Malik Washington with his first catch. So 3rd and 9 coming up. Big play for this New England defense, March, to try to keep them to a field goal attempt.
So the last touchdown to Smith came on 3rd down, and New England doubled both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. So they dedicated 4 coverage defenders to 2 players, and that's why you had Jonnu Smith open underneath. So again, here's the chess match. Who do we double? What do we try to take away? So far, Tua's been able to find the other answer when New England takes the first one away.
So DeMarcus Covington, their first-year D coordinator, over the middle. Waddle, just picture perfect passing from Tua. Surgical for Miami. A pickup of 14. It'll be 1st and goal for the Dolphins.
So right here, you have to be able to get depth, because Christian Gonzalez is playing outside technique on Waddle. Excuse me, yes. So you can't just sit there at 5 or 6 yards if you're Del Pettis. You got to understand the situation and give Gonzalez help when he's playing inside-out technique. You cannot give the Dolphins the middle of the field.
Pitch play here. This is Raheem Mostert. First time we've called his number. Pettis, the undrafted rookie free agent who made the team after coming out undrafted out of Troy, thrust into a big spot early in this game against this high-powered Miami offense. So 2nd and goal here with 8 and change left in the quarter.
Spare, you know what I'm impressed with is you've seen, especially on 3rd down, you've seen really a variety of different looks that New England has given the Dolphins. And there's been no hesitation, no flinch. Tua's ability to recognize what the intent of the defense is and then counter it has been exceptional this game.
Achane on the catch, screen set up perfectly, and he punches it in. And this Miami offense starting to flex as they build on their lead. A catch and run of 9 for Achane.
Boy, I tell you what. So the offensive line starts here. Excuse me, there. But then on this screen, look at this. You have a punt return wall that just washes New England away. And then you got excellent in-traffic running by Achane for the touchdown.
Achane approaching another 1,000-yard scrimmage season. Battle as Booty makes the catch here. First time he has been able to grab it. Middle of the field is Walker.
You see this, really, it's hard to really see anything. He just takes a typical drop down the middle of the field, and nothing really happens, and then you just see him tap his helmet. So
just the reaction on his face during the commercial, you know something's wrong. These guys know their bodies so well. And there's non-contact injuries as they will take him into the Dolphins locker room. 2nd and 14 for the Patriots. May, quick release, gets it to Demario Douglas. Will get to the 30-yard line, and that's going to set him up with a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, really important just to try to get some positive yards. And now you're facing a 3rd and 9. Miami really hasn't brought a lot of pressure. You saw a couple pressures off of the 4-man rush with Chop Robinson. This time Chop Robinson once again is lined up on DeMontre Jacobs. Over here on this side, Miami showing pressure at the line. Will they bring it or will they drop?
They do come, they pick it up. Boy, May had Douglas, but the target, the pass off. Javon Holland was the nearest defender. May had a shot. Douglas was open. And once again, the Patriots are going to punt.
That one, and you wonder on this play, you see how Douglas, he bends it in. He bends it in because there's a blitz and he thinks the middle's up. You wonder if May thought he was going to keep it vertical. You see May right there tap his helmet. A critical opportunity that the Patriots had to have on that drive.
Punt here by Behringer, takes a Dolphins hop into the end zone. And now, all season long, right through the AFC Championship game. 80-degree day, South Florida, Hard Rock Stadium. Spiro, Arch, and Aditi, rest of our CBS crew Nice to have you with us. Week 12 matchup in the AFC East. Dolphins trying to stay within striking distance. They begin the day one game back of that final wild card slot in the AFC after back-to-back wins. And boy, are they happy to have their franchise back. Tua off and running so far.
It's been a masterclass in precision. He's been dissecting this defense, whatever they throw at him. He has been excellent on third down. Jalen Waddle and Jonnu Smith having a great day, and Achane gets them their last touchdown.
See what they've done so far. They punted on their first, but back-to-back touchdown drives as they have picked up where they left off after their big victory last week. That football came out, and the Patriots recover. The catch by Julian Hill, then it was jarred loose, and Kyle Duggar able to recover.
Well, it'll be close.
Now the officials say incomplete.
So there
you
was
saw the signal right there after the discussion. Was there enough control before the football move?
I don't believe it. You see he initially catches it, and right there he tries to
I don't think he had enough control.
Yes. He does not secure it enough for it to be a fumble, and that's the play that this defense, who hasn't made any plays today, that they needed.
Trying to get a look at who that injured Patriot defender is. So the call on power for the Patriots. They'll take a closer look in the blue medical tent. So a potential turning point play goes Miami's way. Initially it looked like a fumble by Julian Hill, recovered by New England, but they rule incomplete. The Dolphins retain possession, 3rd and 8 as they work from the 21.
New England's been in almost exclusive man coverage, and the Dolphins have just eaten them up. This time they're lining up to play zone.
Tyreek at the top. Tua climbs the pocket, and his man Waddle goes airborne for the first down catch. It's a pickup of 15. Waddle putting together some kind of day. Let's check in quickly with Gene. Gene, I assume you concur with that last call of an incompletion.
Yeah, I did. I didn't think Julian Hill really ever did possess the ball at all, Spiro. They're just a double clutching, and then at that time the ball does squirt loose. You see clutch there. I don't think he really possesses it. Good job of an incomplete pass call.
All right, we thank Gene for weighing in for us. So this drive continues. Potential fumble. They keep it. First down. Little end-around action. Malik Washington with a minimal pickup. Malik Washington comes into the backfield. Instead, they go end-around. Fooling the defense. This is Jalen Wright getting in on the party for Miami. All the way to the 50. It's a pickup of 11. As Mike McDaniel goes deep into his bag of tricks.
Yeah, they always have a play. Watch Tua. Watch the sleight of hand here. I mean, he basically, the timing to just blindly toss the ball, knowing that he's going to have Wright come around the end. He has 1 or 2 plays, unique plays per game, with some very complex ball handling, and they execute it perfectly.
They fake the jet sweep. Tua all day to throw. Near side, boy, low pass. Waddle, did he make the catch? Officials say completion, but there is a flag thrown. Boy, Tua put it really the only place where Waddle could come back to get it. Look at that effort.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 25, defense. The penalties decline. Ruling on the field is a completed pass for a first down.
Arch, that's just extraordinary play between quarterback and receiver.
Yeah, it might be worth a challenge, but it doesn't matter because it's a penalty anyways on the defense. But just, it's an excellent job of Waddle fighting and fighting and fighting to get open, and Tua puts it in really the only place he had a chance.
You're not sure right. They are going to challenge. You see the challenge flag thrown there by Gerard Mayo. It's a 19-yard completion if this thing stands.
There that helped him with that, guys. That right hand wasn't secure and underneath the ball, kind of between the turf. I thought he used a little of the turf to help him.
Gene's got that impressive 2010. I think he's right. But Miami catches the break, and what a half Jalen Waddle's putting together for Miami.
They can't stop him. They can't. He's already beaten Gonzalez on a 3rd down, and really good coverage. The Patriots, one of the top man guys in the NFL. right now they don't have an answer for Waddle.
Tua delivers again. It's Jonnu Smith taking on tacklers inside the 20-yard line. Aditi, a little bit of chatter of Jalen Waddle off his usual career pace. You spoke to him this week.
Spiro, I actually asked Tua about it. I said, Waddle's numbers are down. Is he coming and complaining to you or telling you that he needs the ball more? Tua said he's been as professional as can be. He hasn't heard one complaint. But then, Spiro, he said to us, if he does, I'll give it right back to him.
Already some time march on the back end potentially. As you see what the Dolphins have done in the red zone. Little break in the action gives us a chance to remind you that we have an NFC North showdown on tap for Thanksgiving Day in Detroit when the Lions meet the Bears. Country music's hottest rising star, the Grammy-nominated Shabuzi, headlines the Thanksgiving halftime show. It's powered by Verizon. Kickoff 12:30 Eastern right here on CBS. Jonnu Smith, 7th catch, 71 yards. Remember the touchdown earlier.
There's Smith here by himself, man-to-man coverage at the bottom.
Tagovailoa underneath out of the backfield. Achane, a Sunday walk into the end zone. And the Miami Dolphins throwing haymakers. $20-0 with $1:50 left before the half.
Well, listen, right here, and then Achane's coming this way, but nobody on the Patriots watches them. The Patriots right now, ultimate confusion, and right now Tua Tagovailoa is just playing with this defense.
Boy, the masterful third down quarterbacking specifically from Tua. He's completing 72% on third downs on the Mayo's offense.
Yeah, the penalties and negative plays. They've had 4 drives. This is their 5th drive. They've been 3 and out on 3 of them. They had one really good 12-play, 80-yard drive, and they missed the field goal.
May hit. Football is loose. We'll see what the officials rule here. Live ball. Chop Robinson came in, knocked it loose. Miami has it.
Rolling on the field, the fumble, recovered by the defense. First down, Miami.
Zach Sealer with the recovery. Boy, you talk about a dynamic duo that they're forming with those two. Robinson, the rookie, and Sealer is there to finish the play.
Yeah, but look at what Robinson does to Jacobs. Robinson, 6'3", 254 pounds. And it's just one-on-one, he bulls him. You saw him with the elite speed off the edge early in the game twice. One of them for his first sack, and then that time, he just bulls him. Just takes him right back into Drake May, forces the fumble. And now all of a sudden, Miami, one more chance to score before the half.
Officials confirming this, still looking at the replay, and now they rule incomplete. So replay assist, let's bring in Gene. Gene, how did you see this?
Yeah, Spiro, really now when you take a look at these plays, when you look at Drake May as the ball's up and as ready to throw, if he has possession or control of that ball and that football just moves by one frame and it just starts forward before it breaks loose or out of his control, it's considered a forward pass. Great look here, and you can see the arm just start forward before he gets hit. I know it's rather quick, but that control with the arm just moving forward that little area makes that an incomplete pass.
Boy, that is as close as it gets. What a break for New England.
It's like a thousandth of a second in real time, but that's how we have the slow-mo, right? Huge break, though, for the Patriots.
Boy, you think Devontae Jacobs is breathing a sigh of relief. Already called for 2 penalties. He's given him multiple pressures. That would have been a sack fumble. And now the call here. Who moved first with the marker thrown? Looked like Calais Campbell came across.
False start, number 59, offense. 5-yard penalty, third down. The clock is not running, therefore there is no 10-second runoff.
That is the 4th false start penalty against this offensive line, and the 3rd penalty overall against Lowe, their left tackle.
So here's the question: if you're Alex Van Pelt, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, who do you help? Both tackles are struggling right now. I guess you would have to send the help over to Chop Robinson because he's the best rusher. But
boy, they are coming for Drake May, and it's Chop Robinson again. Boy, he had all kinds of help. Emmanuel Ogbah also in on the mix as they meet at the quarterback. It's a loss of a half dozen.
Yeah, and the Patriots, they max protect. They're going to bring in, but the Dolphins run a game here, and then Robinson again fights through the double team and is able to fall in. So even with maximum protection, you're going to keep a running back and a tight end into block. The Miami Dolphins only rush 4. So you virtually have 7 offensive players to block 4 players, and Miami finds a way to get home.
And Arch, they got there in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
See Calais Campbell. Well, there's so much excitement about what Robinson could potentially become for this Miami defense, and UNCNY just had a sack fumble negated by an overturned call, but he just keeps on coming for the Dolphins. New England leads the league in 3 and outs. That number continues to rise. And this Behringer punt takes a Miami bounce as this thing goes from bad to worse for the Patriots. $1:28 left.
Luôn thì riêng đã ngồi luôn mà.